Net. America is the first English language TV network for all things Asian. On Wednesday, its latest original series premieres.
It's really cool. It's called Alphagirls, and it follows 4 young women in their worlds of fashion, music, and art, also their personal lives.
I'm looking forward to play in Korea for the first time.
There's just so much. I don't even know where to begin.
It's so brilliantly Americana, like, that's crazy. What do you eat?
They got some girl power going on there. Tokimonsta and Lani Marcena.
Marcena, yes.
Marcena,
right.
joining us now.
That's Tokimonsta over there.
The DJ.
Who we also call Jennifer. And Lani right here. Did you guys know each other before Mnet put you together as the Alphagirls?
We didn't, but then I feel like we've crossed paths a lot. Like
we knew of each other.
Yeah, and I think there's been times where she's been styled in some of my clothes for photo shoots, right?
Because you're a designer.
I'm a designer. Yeah.
And you're a DJ.
Yep.
And you have 2 other ladies on the show.
Yes.
Tell me about them.
Suju is a fashion model, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And then there's Mina Kwan. She's an artist based out of Korea.
Ah, okay.
So I look at it as fun, fashion, models, music, and you have some big names. I saw Pharrell in your clip there, so you must have enjoyed hanging with Pharrell, huh?
Actually, Mina was the one who was hanging with Pharrell. I was hanging out with Skrillex.
Oh,
you were?
Yeah, and that was in Korea, so it was a lot of fun.
Wow. So so now have you shot the first season?
We have, yes.
You've shot the first season, so now do you guys get along?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Well, no, you never know in reality TV. I mean,
No,
you know.
I guess with the nature of the show, though, it follows all our storylines separately, actually. So it's more or less a coincidence that we end up, getting to know each other because of the show, but it doesn't show us crossing paths with each other too much. Except you ran into Mina,
I think
right?
me and Mina, we crossed paths when we were both in Vegas for a trade show. That's where she saw Pharrell. And we hung out a little bit. So
what is it about? Okay, now Mnet, and I know you can't speak entirely for Mnet, but what do you think about it being a network and a show in English, but really directed at an Asian audience? Why?
I mean, it's pretty amazing for us to be able to be showcased for the Korean market or in Asia in general, and also to be able to showcase us as Asian Americans here in the States. So it gives them a little bit of taste.
But you're not Korean, though. You are.
No, I'm Filipino.
And you're Korean.
So it's kind of like the whole Pan-Asian, but I think what this channel and the show brings is it shows, Asian Americans Mina is just, Korean from Korea, and it shows kind of how we live our lives to an American audience, to the Western world as well. I mean, because we're American, essentially, but we do have these other roots, and it's kind of cool to be able to share our background in our lives and the things that we're doing as, as independent ladies.
Well, Jennifer, for example, when you were growing up, did you think that did you feel that there was maybe a lack of Asian women to look up to on TV as role models?
I mean, in entertainment in general, there was definitely not a very big variety of Asian Americans.
I can't even recall of any growing
Really?
up. Yeah, so it's nice for us to be able to come together and be able to be that representative for the Asian American and Asian artists.
I can relate. I understand that feeling. So the message you want to send to the viewers that are watching, because you're all striving to get ahead in your careers, you're dynamic young women living really fun lives and kind of a Hollywood kind of lifestyle, right?
That's the thing. I think the importance for us is to show that it isn't really like a Hollywood kind of lifestyle. There's a lot of drive and a lot of hustle and grind that goes behind the things that we do.
Yeah, it's like work hard, play hard, a little bit
Well,
of both.
have you all been in your respective professions about the same amount of time?
I've been working as a designer since maybe 1999.
Oh, long time.
So for a while.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you, Jennifer?
I've probably been DJing for the past 4 years, but I started off as a music producer, and I've been doing that for about 9 years.
And then what about your 2 friends? What about Suju?
Suju, I'm not quite sure how long she's been modeling. I think the same, around 4 or 5 years, I think. And then Mina, she's been an artist forever.
Yeah,
That's right.
I looked at her Twitter account. She has like 80,000 followers.
Which one are we talking about, Mina or Suju?
Mina.
Mina does, as an artist? Oh, wow. Okay.
She has a huge following. I think she associates herself with a really cool crowd of people in Korea as well. like in the fashion world over there and celebrities.
Pharrell, Swiss Beats follow her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even here she has a huge following. When I was with her in Vegas, there were a lot of girls that were running up to her asking for her autograph, and they're just
exciting.
Well, we're excited for you. We want to let everybody know where to watch, and even though it's directed at an Asian American audience, I mean, it's a fun show to watch. You don't, no matter what your persuasion or ethnicity.
Yeah.
I think it's 8 o'clock. Premieres this Wednesday, so day after tomorrow, on Mnet, and you got to look at your cable company to know where.
I found mine.
You did?
Mine's like 152, I think.
You already found it?
Well, I looked it up.
What is this, research?
I did some
You
homework.
do a lot of research.
You're on it.
And is that Ben Baller jewelry you're wearing? Because I know you have him.
It's not, but I need to hit him up and ask
Yes,
for
you
something.
do.
Yeah, we all need to hit them up with some thick gold chains, you know.
All right, coming up next, everybody.